And we back! The rules are very simple today. We're gonna simulate into the trade deadline, look to see who the worst team in the league is, take over that team, rebuild them to A, make the playoffs, and to B, win the NBA championship. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's hope this team ain't too bad. Because if they too bad, I don't know how we're gonna get into the playoffs to start off with. Today's video is brought to you by Jarritos. I've mentioned here on the channel before, this is my favorite drink that I could get at the store. Of course, it comes in this glass bottle. There's no high fructose corn syrup, made with cane sugars, and it's all natural flavors. I personally like to get the variety pack, and that's what you should get too. Right now, we rocking with some fruit punch, but I just put my hand in the box, so whatever I get, and I drink it. Strawberry, mango, mandarin, fruit punch, lime, and more. Hit the link in the description so you can get you some Jarritos. Shout out to them for sponsoring another video. So to start off with, we're gonna take over every team, but we're gonna renounce the abilities to do anything. So if big time trades want to go down, they can do that, all of that. We just take over the worst team at the deadline. A little bit nervous for this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, I quickly just want to look at every single team and try to see if I can guess which team it's gonna be. This team looks like it's not gonna be good. They're just too young. I'm gonna say the Utah Jazz are one of the teams that might end up towards the bottom. And the Suns. The Jazz and the Suns are my two guesses. The Jazz and the Suns and the Thunder. The Jazz, Suns, Thunder will be my three guesses to teams that's probably at the bottom. Again, anything can really happen. We just gotta wait the month and a half, a couple months to see exactly what's gonna transpire. It's not the 76ers. We know that to be a fact. We are at the deadline, ladies and gentlemen. Like we said, the 76ers are not gonna be the team. Let's figure out who it is. The slow build up, you know what I'm saying? Let's first of all keep going until we see the teams that we said. I forgot. I think it was Suns. It was, I don't remember. I don't remember. The Thunder were definitely one of the teams I mentioned. They are in the playoff hunt, so it's definitely not them. The Suns were definitely one, and I have not seen the Suns just yet, y'all. I said the Jazz. I definitely said the Jazz because they look super young, right? They had Jabari, Ice, Giddey, LaMelo. Shout out to LaMelo. LaMelo just got a bag a couple days ago. Like, he's really $240 million man. The worst team in the league. Oh, it's not the Suns. But they do only have 19 wins, though. So I was right in guessing that this team was going to be awful. But they weren't the worst. Instead, it was the Houston Rockets, who have Trae Young and Zach LaVine to start off. Okay. All right. The Rockets. Okay, let's take over that team and really dive through what they roster look like. Because, again, yeah, on paper, it does not. It's the reason why this team has a total of 16 wins. Bro, no, forget about all of that. We need to get up to the 10th seed. 7 games back. We have to build up 10.5 game difference between us and the 10th seed. This second half, it's not even the second half of the season. I should have stopped this at 42 games. Instead, somebody set the deadline, so we're doing it at the deadline. The deadline don't even leave you that much time. I have to go whatever and oh. In order to, oh boy. All right, let's put the hat on. It's already on. Let's get into our bag. This is what the team looks like. I know that because we are awful, that first round pick is, yeah, okay. All right, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Let's see if there's another team out there that's selling or rebuilding that have some superstar talent that we can snag. Anthony Harris is there. Selling team, Paul George, okay. Rebuilding team here. Yep, we knew that was happening. This team has DeMar and Bam Adebayo because DeMar's a 4 in the game. Yikes. Okay, Anthony Davis, but he's considered untouchable, I guess. Even though this is a KOT4Q video. There's no such thing as an untouchable player in this universe. So I'm taking back over every single team. And you think you untouchable? Paolo and Anthony, y'all think y'all untouchable? Nobody is untouchable today. And that's not just a today thing. It's been like this for maybe 2 cycles now. It just makes the videos more fun to be able to try to trade for the top end talents. Because if you didn't have this on, you would never be able to trade for this group of people. You'll never be able to make a superstar trade because they're always untouchable. All right, so now that is done, we have to go now build the trade for our Houston Rockets. I do want to bring out the calculator for a second, just so I can see something. Because I don't even know how many games are left in the season. So 16 plus 39, okay, 82 minus 55. We got 27 games. If we go 27-0, that puts us 4 games over 500. The wiggle room is none. Which means that we really got to lock in, I guess. I'm going to do trade finder Trae Young in this pick. I just want to see what they thinking. And, okay, Kawhi Leonard is an interesting guy. But for that pick, I feel like we should be shooting higher than Kawhi Leonard. We should be going after, I don't know, 95 pluses. And maybe that's a pipe dream. But Kevin Durant is averaging 34 points per game. So let's go try to get Kevin. First round pick. That pick is, come on, man. Stop. That pick is ridiculous. They think they're a championship contender. And they might be, honestly. I don't know. Mark Williams. Actually, what is your record, Mr. Who is that? The Toronto Raptors? They're really good. All right, so we need to get one of these mid-level teams, like a Damian Lillard who's averaging 34 points per game. They're not going to say we're a championship. Actually, they might say we're a championship contender. I don't know. I guess we have to go back to the team intel and get rid of every team that considers themselves contenders. Like the Cavs see themselves as a contender. I wasn't really looking at Jimmy Butler to start off with, so that's fine. Embiid is not having no ridiculous season. I mean, LeBron is on the Heat, and they suck. I feel like I could get Bron. I wouldn't say for the low because he's Bron and he's a 98. Again, I feel like LeBron is one of those, because he is so old, his value is not super crazy in game. Or maybe I'm thinking about, okay, maybe I'm thinking about something else. I don't know. Okay, forget all of that. Let's go get a star. Steph Curry, you're averaging 36 and 6. Let's see if we can snag Steph Curry. We give you Trae Young. We give you this pick. Y'all not championship contenders, right? They're not. Okay, so we'll also give you, unfortunately for us, we don't have any crazy young talent like we do have Mark Williams here. They're going to say no, and that's why we give up this pick as well. And then I'm willing to give up one more first-round pick. Is Wardell Stephen Curry coming to the city? He is not. Okay. All right. Tatum is having a really good season. I'm trying for every single star. I'm going to try. They're a championship contender. Okay. I'm trying for every single star that I can. Jokic is playing for the Bulls. Man, that would be cool. Here we go. First-round pick for Jokic. They say no. What are you averaging? Ridiculous numbers, as I anticipated. I'm willing to give you Mark Williams. They say no. I'm willing to give up. You could take Miles Bridges too. Give us a bad contract. I know you probably got one of them. Why is RJ Barrett making $10 million? Does that just mean his contract ain't kick in yet? Okay, yes, exactly what that means. We'll take THT away. Trade exception for them. And then this is what we pile on these first round picks. We got a Nuggets pick, which means that this team made a deal before I was even here. And that's still not enough. Oh my God. What trade did this team pull off before I even took over the team? They traded Bobby Portis for a first round pick. Interesting. I mean, that pick is actually super valuable, so that's a W trade. What if I did this? Both of the stars in a first don't give me nothing? Maybe because the contracts are so big, because that's $70 million in contracts. I'm gonna make a trade happen. You gotta trust. You gotta trust. I'm gonna trade for Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris, giving up that Denver pick, and I'm gonna use Maxey and Young with this first to potentially go get the superstar. I think Maxey's value is gonna be super good, and he's super young. And then this pick's value didn't change. Perfect. Jokic, they still say no. Jokic, we still want you here, brother. I promise you, we can make some cool things happen. I don't know what's going on with the Bulls right now, but we can make things better. There we go. Jokic is on the team. Was it an overpay? Quite possibly, but we got the reigning two-time MVP / Finals MVP. I think that's an absolute dub. And now we built the team around him, starting off with Zach LaVine being the next piece. De'Aaron Fox plus Jokic is a weird combination of players. Garland and Julius Randle is super interesting. Garland, as y'all know, is a stud in 2K. I mean, he's a stud in real life too, but he's a super stud in 2K simulation. Look at that 27 and 10. We might keep Garland and trade Julius onto his next team. We also got PG, who keeps popping up, and he's having a solid season. I kind of like the idea of getting DG to PG, so I'm going to do it. Though this trade looks intriguing too, DG to PG, welcome to the team. All right, so that's our top two players, and with DG being super young, his contract ain't kicked in yet, so that gives us another opportunity to get a max player. I think I'm cooking, y'all. I think I'm cooking. Now I know I'm running out of picks here, but I think I'm on to something. I can't be super young all the way through though. Though I really want Anthony Edwards. He's only averaging 20 points per game. They don't be having him right in this game. Making some trades around the edges to try to get more draft picks because we were running out. So like Duncan Robinson, Theo Maledon, who are both. I'm sorry. Duncan is not upset, but Theo Maledon is, and I promise you, brother, you're not getting minutes here, and you might not be getting minutes in your next team. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep doing that, try to get a couple more first-round picks, and then we'll go back. I think I'm going to have to draw up my next trade to get the next superstar player. I like the idea of Paul George. I honestly do. So maybe it is PG, but I do want to go back and just refresh myself on all of the people that could be available. But Paul George feel like he would fit, you know? A low-maintenance scoring small forward, play defense. He gives us everything we really want to. But again, I just want to double check to make sure ain't nobody that's in that realm. Because PG at an 89 overall shouldn't be super crazy to trade for him. While like Jaylen Brown is definitely going to be harder to trade for. The same thing for the rest of the dudes over him. So, yeah, let's try to get Paul George away from the Boston Celtics. 42 M's is a lot of money, but we have Tobias Harris. And apparently all you need is Tobias Harris and 1 first-round pick to get Paul George on the team. I don't know what's going on in Boston, but they got to be bad or something. They got to be bad. That was just... Okay, so it makes a little bit more sense because they're awful. They're like, you know what? We'll give up. They actually don't look like they have a super bad team. Brandon Ingram and Fred VanVleet, $130 million man in real life, so shout out to him. I thought that team, not that they would be good, but not the worst team in ball. They're close to the worst team in ball. So, like, now we still have this, and I'm going to throw it in a trade finder first to see. We're looking for a wing or another. I could bring in Jamal Murray and bring back Tyrese Maxey. That's interesting. I just wish they gave Mikal the respect. Oh, man, I wish they gave him the respect because he is a pickup, especially if we get Keegan Murray, too, because this will have us be, we might still do this deal. I'm going to keep looking, but that deal is actually really nasty. This is actually not a bad deal either. We got Yoke, though, so we don't need another scoring / offensive. Drew Holiday to run the 2 and also get Chet for trade value. Drew Holiday to run the 2 and Chet for trade value. He's shooting 44% from 3. Ooh, okay. So I'm trying to pick between those. This one, and then the other one was for Mikal and Keegan. Because if we trade for Mikal, now it's Darius Garland, Paul George, Mikal, Keegan Murray, and Yoke. That's pretty good. But the other trade gives us DG, Drew Holiday, Paul George, and Chet as a trade piece. You know what? I'm doing a trade that gets Chet as a trade piece. I think he's too valuable as a former 2nd overall pick. His contract is $9 million. We throw that with Corey Jones, and then here we should be able to get. I don't know actually. Let's see exactly. Oh man, was that the wrong deal? There's Larry Marketing. I can't lie. The Larry Marketing play is always there because his contract is so small. I'm doing the Larry Marketing play. Welcome to the team. So our new star lineup looks, I think, pretty good. Drew Holiday's going to the 2. Larry's going to the 4. We'll make sure they got secondary positions in a little bit. But the star lineup has a nice blend of scoring, defense, and all of that. Of course, we got the 2-time MVP. And now we need to build our bench because we're trying to win 20 games in a row. And as much as the top-end talent matters, you definitely need people that can come off your bench and do stuff too. So we only got 1 more first-round pick. Let's just go build out this bench. And I see y'all. John Wall. John Wall. Y'all know Sim John Wall is a dog. Sim John Wall is still at the level of Sim John Wall. I'm sorry. And we get a first round pick back. Yes, Sim John Wall is about to have us looking nice. Here's some young players a young player and an old player with Rudy Gay. I had to go talk to the Nuggets about one of my favorite players to trade for. He also just got a bag in real life, so he's going to be harder to trade for in future 2Ks. But I'm going to try my hardest to get Desmond Bane. I did get 2 first-round picks. I actually thought I got more than 2. Maybe 2 is enough. Okay, it is. Boom. I was thinking about players on rookie contracts that we could trade for the depth reasons. So we did that, and now it works out for the better because now we got a absolute flamethrower coming off the bench. And what are you averaging? Please be good. Amy, look at your stats. Yeah, yes. All right. So we got Trey Murphy III too coming off the bench. Gonna shoot it well. We got John Wall back in Houston. I forgot about this era of his career. And we need to go get a backup center that we can trust and 1 more wing. And I think we good. We might not even need a secondary wing because we got some good wings on the team. I'm going to still look around for it. Again, we don't have any more first-round picks. And now the trade market is dried up. Ooh, there's another wing. Wow. Herb. It's not having the greatest shooting season, but hey, it's serviceable. And they give us TJ Warren. That's trade number 1 looks all right. This pick is too good to pass up on. What the heck? All right. We might be cooking now. We might really be cooking. I got to go back to free agency, sign a player or 2. And that pick, hopefully that pick is the saving grace where we get that last missing piece. I don't know who that missing piece is. Actually, Drew Holiday, I'm throwing you with that pick because I don't know. Trae Young back, the Tyrese. I think I'm okay. Jaylen Brown. Yeah. I'm sorry, Drew. Jaylen Brown does. Jaylen Brown is the pick. Okay, look at that. We also got Cole Anthony in that trade, who we don't need because we got John Wall, who's better in simulation. And now we can really go out there and look for that center. And there's Walk. Oh man. Stop playing. DG, Jaylen Brown, Paul George, Larry Marketing, Jokic, Bane, Kessler. Everybody's on fire. And they didn't even play the second for us. They was on fire on the other teams. Trey Murphy, John Wall, and just run it like this. And you know what? I'm sorry, Steven Silas, but in a challenge like this, while I got to win 20 plus games, I got to get the best man for the job, and that is Michael Stafford, because he's just, for some reason, the guy. You know, he's just the guy. And though it's maybe not the smartest thing in the world to do, I'm going to give Jokic 40 plus minutes a game, because we don't really have a lot of room for error. We don't. First game with this whole new regime, there is no going back once we simulate past that. Okay, it's a win. We beat LeBron's team, but again, this team wasn't good. You remember I was trying to trade for Bron. Paul George with the 43 piece. IPG. All right, I think we gonna live react to all of this, because I'm just a little bit afraid. You go on a 3-game losing streak, you're out. You know what I'm saying? And you also have to hope that the teams around you start losing. So far, so good. Not a single loss under the record. And I think I'm going to stop. Okay, there's one loss. Again, I didn't think we are going to be perfect. We're going to stop right here. We're 13 games under. Which is so bad. That's so bad. Okay, Houston Rockets. We are the 13th seed. We're 4.5 games behind the Warriors with 15 games to go. We genuinely have to go like 13-2. We got to go like 13-2. Every week we're going to stop to see what type of progression we got. So at the end of okay, cool. That's beautiful. Back to the playoff picture. We are 12th seed. We're 2.5 games behind. Oh, one more really good week. One more really good week. And the boys, how many games is that in a row? That is 10 in a row. And yeah, the boys are looking good. We are now sitting at the 11th seed, half a game behind. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got to go win that championship now. I mean, well, we got to get away. Let's win this game. Hold on. Win 2 more games. That's not what we want to see. New York. Okay, so we beat Brooklyn. Our little revenge after they beat us. Okay, so that should put us in the playoff picture right now. It does. We are the 10th seed with 4 games to go. The Jazz, the Warriors are both on our tail. We win 2 of these next 4 games, we're in. That's 1. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't lose that one. No, you don't. Okay, we're still at 10. We're one full game ahead of the Warriors. 1 full game ahead. I kind of want to look and see day by day what the Warriors are up to, but let's focus on us. We got a non-playoff team here. Win. Did we secure the spot? Did we secure the spot? Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing team. We leapfrogged this team who lost 3 in the last 4. Oh, okay. All right, that's just the beginning. That's part 1 of the challenge. Part 2 is getting the championship. LeBron won DPOY on one of the worst teams in the league. That's fun. And we did it. Okay, you know who should have won Coach of the Year? Michael Stafford. He took over a team. They lost 4 games after he took over. That team was going to be legendary. Jokic is on the first team. That's it for our Houston Rockets. Oh, we got all rookie first team Walker Kessler. That's fun. And then that's it. So we have to win one of these next 2 games. We did. Okay, great. We're in the playoffs, baby. We're in the playoffs to go against the 2-seeded Dallas Mavericks, who don't look great. Obviously, they doing something right. They're the 2 seed. But they don't look, I mean, they only won 74 games. I'm sorry, 74. 40, that was dyslexia. That's a prime example. I told y'all better stop playing. 47, there's no juggernauts. We won. This challenge, there is no juggernauts in the league. Okay, East is a little bit harder, but like, this isn't, look at the league. The 1 seed has a 2.9 point differential. We're almost at their level. And remember, we were the worst team in the league for the first 55 games. This should be a cakewalk. I'm not even exaggerating. There's no team out west that should really give us a problem. Series 1 is a win. Series 2 is a win. Bro, what in the parity? We're in the finals to go against Luka Doncic. They have Luka, Malik Monk, Keldon. They're kind of small. They do got a most improved player, Alperen Sengun, though. But he's going against Yoke. And they be calling AP Alp Baby Yoke. Why have Baby Yoke when you have Big Yoke? And Yoke did the thing. Stop playing with us. Y'all thought I overpaid for Nikola Jokic. He just showcased his value to you for the 100th time in a row. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Shout out to the comment section for this one. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.